Hello, I'm Alyssa, and today I'm sharing with you my November 2020 Book of the Month box. If you've heard my spiel, you can kind of skip over this, but if you haven't, Book of the Month is an amazing subscription service for bookworms and readers. For every month, they charge you $14.99, and you get a brand spanking new book every single month. They have 5 different books you can choose from for that month, each selected by a different judge, all different genres. But if you don't like anything on offer, you can roll your subscription over, you won't be charged for that month, and they have amazing customer service. Also, a cool thing is, if you want to add 2 more books to your box, those are $9.99 a piece, which, considering books at the bookstore, brand new, are at least half of the $14.99 initial price, that is a huge bargain if you want new books. And if you'd like to save $5 off your first book, use my link down below and that will get you $5 off, and it also gets me a free book. I have to disclose that. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up! Where are you open at? Why are you open at? Tiptoe through the tulips, through the tulips. I hate that song. Every time I hear that song, I think of Insidious. I love Insidious, by the way, not the song. And voila! It is open! I don't know what that accent was. Forgive me, guys. So the first book I chose for November was Memorial by Brian Washington. I heard great things about his first novel, Lot, but I have never read it. Ah! Oh, the mishaps I get into. But I heard great things about this before it was even released, so let's read the synopsis, shall we? Benson and Mike are 2 young guys who live together in Houston. Mike is a Japanese-American chef at a Mexican restaurant, and Benson's a black daycare teacher, and they've been together for a few years. Good years. But now they're not sure why they're still a couple. There's the sex, sure, and the meals Mike cooks for Benson, and well, they love each other. But when Mike finds out his estranged father is dying in Osaka, just as his acerbic mother, Mitsuko, arrives in Texas for a visit, Mike picks up and flies across the world to say goodbye. In Japan, he undergoes an extraordinary transformation, discovering the truth about his family and his past. Back home, Mitsuko and Benson are stuck living together as unconventional roommates, an absurd domestic situation that leads Benson to a deeper understanding of family and himself. Benson begins to push outward, realizing he might just know what he wants out of life and have the goods to get it. Both men will change in ways that will either make them stronger together or fracture everything they've ever known. And just maybe, they'll all be okay in the end. That sounds incredible. It's a very short book, but I do really want to see how Benson and Mike, their relationship either changes or... well, it's going to change either way, but if it changes for the best or for the worst. So yeah, it sounds like a really interesting family romance, dramatic kind of novel. That was not a good description, okay? Just, just take the critic's word for it. If you've heard about this book and the buzz, it's probably going to be really, really great. Ah! The bookmark is like near the top this time. Woo! It says, "Leave me to my books." Which, I mean, if I'm reading and you try to talk to me when I read, I get so angry. I cannot read with any noise. I have to be in a completely silent room. And when people try to talk to me when I read, I get so ticked off. You can't tell most of the time, but I do get ticked off. I am a very gentle person, and my face is pretty flat most of the time because I'm autistic AF. But on the inside, I'm raging. So this is perfect for me. I don't know why I keep trying to sing, guys. It's just a dream I don't think I can ever fulfill. I can't even speak. Now the next one I got because I am a sucker for a good romance book, especially ones set during the holidays. And that is This Time Next Year by Sophie Cousins. And this cover is just, it's so beautiful and cute. You should see the back, guys. You gotta see the back. If that picks up, it's just covered in multicolored stars and it's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with the cover. Okay, synopsis time. Minnie Cooper, Minnie Cooper, get it? I love it. Knows 2 things with certainty. that her New Year's birthday is unlucky, and that it's all because of Quinn Hamilton, a man she's never met. Their mothers gave birth to them at the same hospital just after midnight on New Year's Day, but Quinn was given the cash prize for being the first baby born in London in 1990, and the name Minnie was meant to have as well. With luck like that, it's no wonder each of her birthdays has been more of a disaster than the one before. When Minnie unexpectedly runs into Quinn at a New Year's party on their mutual 30th birthday, she sees only more evidence that fortune has continued to favor him. The gorgeous, charming business owner truly seems to have it all, while Minnie's on the brink of losing her pie-making company and her home. But if Quinn and Minnie are from different worlds, why do they keep bumping into each other? And why is it that each fraught encounter leaves them both wanting more? I love a good hate-to-love romance. And this just sounds like the perfect fix. Oh my gosh, I'm bending the book cover now! It just sounds so cute, and it was selected by Josie Silver. Anyway, I love Josie Silver's work, and she was the judge for this, and yeah, if she says it's good, it's good. And the last book I chose, which this was an add-on book, but this is The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, and the book's tagline reads, "Everyone's invited. Everyone's a suspect." Guys, you should know I'm a huge thriller person. I love a good murder mystery. So anything that is even remotely Agatha Christie-ish inspired, or, you know, just anything like of that nature, I am just hook, line, and sinker for it. I am a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for you. The synopsis now. All of them are friends. One of them is a killer. During the languid days of the Christmas break, a group of 30-something friends from Oxford meet to welcome in the new year together, a tradition they began as students 10 years ago. For this vacation, they've chosen an idyllic and isolated estate in the Scottish Highlands, the perfect place to get away and unwind by themselves. Okay, this had me at Scottish Highlands because I'm obsessed with Scotland and especially the Scottish Highlands, so great. They arrive on December 30th, just before a historic blizzard seals the lodge off from the outside world. 2 days later, on New Year's Day, one of them is dead. The trip began innocently enough, admiration of the stunning, if foreboding, scenery, champagne in front of a crackling fire, and reminiscences about the past. But after a decade, the weight of secret resentments has grown too heavy for the group's tenuous nostalgia to bear. Amid the boisterous revelry of New Year's Eve, the cord holding them together snaps. Now one of them is dead, and another one of them did it. Keep your friends close, the old adage goes. But just how close is too close? Bum bum bum! Okay, I am very attracted to this book right now because it had so many things in that synopsis that just attracts me so much. So yeah, I do want to read this pretty soon. Those were my selections for November. If you've read any of those novels, let me know what you thought about them in the comments down below, or just comment what you're currently reading, what your favorite book of all time is. If you're not a reader, let me know what else you're checking out. If you liked the video, leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and also tap the notification bell so you will be alerted every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to follow me on social media sites, and check out the link to get $5 off your first book on Book of the Month. Those links are in the description box below the video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.